Hello again, and welcome to the next chapter of our MA.2 training videos. In this video, we're going to look at programming fixtures with groups and presets, storing different types of playbacks, and using different store methods. We are going to assume that you have seen our first video, getting started within minutes, and that you have patched some fixtures into your console already. If not, go back and check out this video now. I'll wait. A group is a quick way of selecting a number of fixtures at once. First, let's select some fixtures we want in our group and press the Group button on the right side of one of our screens. Now we press the Store key, followed by one of the empty group tiles. Then we can label our group by pressing the Label hard key and then tapping our newly created group tile. This will bring up a window allowing us to type a name in. To use groups to select lights, simply press the Group key on any screen to return to the Groups page and select the group you want to work with. We are now going to learn how to create presets. A preset is a simple memory that stores information like colors, gobos, or positions, allowing us to create palettes of these features to make programming faster and easier. Let's select one group of fixtures and turn their dimmer on to full. Then let's switch to the color screen and pick a color. Now we can press the Presets button on the second screen to call up a screen full of empty color presets. Finally, we press the Store key and one of the empty tiles to store our color. As you can see, the console automatically names the color for us. Should we wish to change the name again, we press the Label key and select our color to open the label screen. Next, we are going to store a position. On the right screen, we press the Position button and use the encoders to move our fixtures to a new position. You will notice that when we change the position on this screen, the presets on the second screen also change the positions. To save this position as a preset, let's press the Store key and then a blank position preset on the second screen. Don't forget, we can label our preset by pressing the Label hard key and then tapping on the preset we just created. We can use this process to create a selection of colors, gobos, positions, dimmer levels, or any other attributes for our fixtures. Now we can create looks on stage by selecting groups of lights, manually controlling attributes, and using presets to access data more quickly. Let's go ahead and make something pretty now. In the first video, we covered storing cues into the main playback by pressing Store followed by Please. Now we are going to store our look into a different location. To store this look into a fader, we're going to press the Store key followed by the key directly below one of the playback faders. Remember to press Clear twice when we have finished. Push the fader up that you have just stored your look on. You should see the look appear on stage. Now let's program some information into a button. We'll select our fixtures again and put them in a new position. Then we press the Store key and one of the buttons above our faders. This will store the position onto that button as a single cue. Buttons default to a toggle, so we can press it to turn it on to move the fixtures to that position. Pressing it again will turn it off, moving the fixtures back to the position they were in before. Finally, we're going to use the Store Look function. Up until now, the console will have only stored the active information we've had in our programmer. To see an example of this, let's press the Clear key twice and pull down any playback faders. Now let's press the button we stored our position on. The lights have moved into position, but they don't light up, change color, or do anything that was going on when we stored them. This is because the console only stored the position and not any other data. The Store Look function allows us to store everything that's on stage, whether it's in the programmer or coming from another playback. Let's try this feature out. First, we push the fader up on the playback we created earlier. Then press the button we stored our new position in. Finally, let's select our fixtures and change their color. To call the Store Look command, we press the Store key while holding down the MA key and then choose a button below an unused fader. Remember to clear the programmer again by pressing Clear Clear, and let's pull down the faders we were using and turn the button off as well. Now, if we play back the fader we just stored our look in, we should see a combination of the main look we started with, the position we added, and the color we modified at the end. The complete look has been stored. You now know how to store active information or store a complete look. And you can choose to store into the main playback, individual playback faders, or into individual buttons. To the left of our faders, or in the middle of the faders in the XL console, lie the page up and page down keys. Press the page up key and we get a whole new page to store looks onto faders and buttons. The main playback section stays the same regardless of which page you are on. If we're playing back anything, it will remain in its position, even while changing pages until it's turned off. This means if we program a look on fader 1 on page 1 and a different look on fader 1 on page 2, we won't be able to play back both looks at the same time. Alright, so this time we've covered grouping our lights together, creating presets, and storing looks into different faders and buttons using some different store methods. Look out for our next video, where we'll get into creating chases and using some simple effects. Also, feel free to try the software yourself. Just visit ma-dot2.com and download the free ma.2 on PC software. While you're there, pick up the absolutely free visualization companion software, ma.2 3D. See you next time.